Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to another Immortal Stream. I am your host, Immortal Rich, and tonight we return back to the Wild Western era of Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, from where we last left off, we were in, I guess you could call it the backlands of the Deep South. Well, I guess that's the way you can call it, because technically we have gone south. So, while this is loading up, I am going to run it through social media, and then that way you guys will be notified when I actually am live. Now, I've been wanting to get back to this for a small while, because I have other series I want to do, and of course I needed kind of bit of time to organize other future streams that I had in mind. So I'm hoping that should work a little bit more. So now that I have all that set up, I'm just going to boot up my second monitor and I should be fine. At least Stream Elements is working, that's the main thing. Are we good? Good. Yeah, perfect. So, from where we last left off, I was in the... It's not really much of a swampland, it's more... It's kind of more in a dusty part of the south, in which I'm going to be moving to, I think, a place called Rhodes, which is spelled R-H-O-D-E-S, and it's like a simple, small town. And, you know, once you see it, you'll understand why it's called pretty much the Deep South. Because, there is history behind all this place, but I'll let the game do the talking. So for now, let me adjust my... Yeah, I kind of want to auto-save. Thank you very much. There we go. So...
You know, I think I've heard enough of your opinions, miss.
Is that so?
Wait,
Yeah.
who's,
Useful. And the first part of useful is not driving me insane with your constant complaining.
I ain't complaining.
You are!
Wait,
Complain,
who's...
complain.
Which one of you are... Oh.
Say whatever you damn well please, but I tell you, if I don't get out of here soon, I'm gonna kill somebody.
And if you don't stop hissing at me, I'm gonna kill you.
You come near me, sailor, and I'll slice you up.
You put that...
Okay, let's intervene.
I ain't chopping vegetables for a living.
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. Was there insufficient feathers in your pillow?
I ain't lazy, Mr. Morgan. I'll work, but not this.
Well, ain't cooking work?
Well, you can imagine how time has changed since then.
My husband and I, we shared the work. All of it. I was out in the fields. I can hunt, carry a knife, or use a gun. But I tell you, you keep me here, I'll skin this fat old coot and serve him for dinner.
Watch your damn mouth, you crazy goddamn fishwife.
Enough, both of you.
Of course, I had to
Come with me
intervene.
then. You want to head out there, run with the men? So be it. But we do more than just hunting. We're hunted. And them things hunting us, well, they got guns of their own.
I ain't afraid of dying.
Well, that's good.
You need anything, Mr. Pearson? Maybe me and Mrs. Adler gonna take a little ride.
Yeah, sure. Here's my list, and can you post this letter for me?
Yeah, sure.
While you're there?
Sure. Come on, princess. Are you coming with me then, woman?
Well
So
then.
I've graduated from chopping vegetables to shopping.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
Right, so... Let's take on the main road. Just as long as they don't run anyone over, I'm fine.
You cool down then yet?
I guess. I ain't no scullion. And I sure as hell ain't taking orders from that sweating half-wit.
I guess we all gotta do our share, Princess.
Where's that letter?
Are you reading his mail now?
Hmm.
Robbing and killing's okay, but letter reading's where we draw the line.
Yeah, you got a point there.
Dear Aunt Kathy,
You are something else.
I haven't heard from you in some time, so I pray to the Lord above that your health has not deteriorated further.
Oh,
Blah, blah, blah. It's boring.
great, that changed her tone.
Wait a sec. Listen to this.
Okay.
Since we last corresponded, I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself.
Oh boy.
Before you ask, I am still yet to take a wife, but I can assure you it's not for a lack of suitors.
Oh boy.
You ever actually even talk to a woman he ain't paid for?
Oh, look. We're all hiding behind something.
Well, that's
What's
true.
this? Return to Tacitus Kilgore.
Oh, that. Now, that's Dutch's idea. All mail to be sent to the same alias.
Yeah,
Whenever we set up
that's a clever
somewhere
idea.
new, Strauss, he heads into town. Tells them to start expecting mail from a Tacitus Kilgore, whatever they changed it to.
Okay.
Here, give me that back. We got work to do.
Well, it's better than nothing, I suppose, eh? Well, yeah, of course I had to post that as well. Now, as far as I know, I think when I'm in roads, I'm not allowed to use weapons, so that's gonna become a problem. Especially when I'm supposed to be a trigger-happy outlaw. So I don't know how that's gonna work out for me in the slightest. But, you know, I'm sure we'll see how that works out in the end. I'm sure I'll come up with an idea what to do on here. And, yep.
Okay, here we are.
So,
There we
what's
go.
the plan? I shoot the shopkeeper while you...
No, you insane?
I thought we was outlaws.
Outlaws, not idiots. We rob fools that rob other people. These people, they're just trying to get by. So you head on in there and you buy some food to eat. Guns.
You're sure?
This time, there'll be time for killing soon enough.
What
Well,
are
that's
you
true.
doing?
I'm gonna go check the mail. Nothing exciting.
Well, yeah, that's true. Well, I guess it's better than nothing, I suppose, so... Let's see how far we can get, shall we? Here we go. I was wondering what was going on there.
Morning.
What was he looking at? Alright. Let's post the mail, shall we?
Can I help you, mister?
Yes, I would like to post a letter.
All
Yeah.
right. Okay, no trouble.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye now.
Morning.
Sir, good morning. Oh, I do apologize.
Well, at least he apologized by bumping into me. Right, yo. Let's move back, shall we? I like the way how the card literally changed position, like you can tell where I was compared to where it is now.
Good morning, sir. You're the hardest worker I know.
Oh, I know, she changed her
Only
outfit.
got to be fed.
I think this is everything.
Thanks. Here, take that for yourself, okay?
Thanks.
Well, give it back then. Jesus. I didn't ask for goddamn help. Okay, get on. I'm about done here.
Why don't you drive?
Okay.
Oh, this should be
Come
fun.
on, lady, get a move on.
I like Sadie, not lady.
I know.
Yeah, and of course, that's just,
Think so?
I guess that's just
New
Arthur's way
clothes,
of
I
just
see.
mucking
Don't
about.
start. I can wear what I damn well want. Like I told you, my husband and I shared all the work. I wasn't some little wife with a flower in her hair baking cherry pies all day.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. You sure look the part now. Won't be long before
Yeah,
you're
it'll be very
smoking
interesting to see
cigars
how
and
she plays
playing the
out later on
harmonica.
as the
I'll
game
have you
progresses.
know, I used to love playing the harmonica before.
Oh,
Well,
really?
my house and everything I own got burned to the ground.
I
Hmm.
know. I'm real sorry about what you know. Maybe I'll keep my eye out for another one.
I don't want no pity. Just treat me equal and know nobody's
Okay,
taking nothing
so
from.
apparently Sadie is looking for a harmonica, so I guess while I'm at it, you know, anyone who's part of the, I guess anyone who's like part of the gang, I would, that's the only people who I'll treat nicely. But as for everyone else, I would like hold them up and rob them blind if I have to.
Ever
But
again.
the gang is kind of off limits.
Just don't kill the camp cook.
Hey there!
Hey,
Uh-oh.
What you folks up to?
just heading home.
Oh
You're
boy.
in Lemoyne Raider country.
Keep it cool.
You need to
Sadie.
pay a toll to pass through here.
Oh, is that so?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? How about you pull over right now?
Pull over.
That's what I said.
Hey!
Or what?
How's about this? Go, go, go!
God damn it! Get moving now!
You're dead! Both of you! They was gonna rob us.
That worked.
New pair of pants and think you're landing Ricketts.
I'm gonna run this son of a bitch down.
Yeah, that worked.
We're gonna make one. Well, wanted to see some action, lady. Now you got your wish. You okay there, Sadie?
Of course! You think I can't handle these fools?
Alright. I know there's someone behind that rock over there, so I'm going to snag him while I'm at it.
Didn't I?
I don't remember asking you to prove it.
And execute him.
Who that? Oh,
All I want's paying a goddamn chorus, you sons of bitches!
lady, you are enjoying this far too much.
Yep.
Standing now!
Rat bastard, come on!
Alright, come on. Oh, I'm out of ammo?
Alright, I'll drive us back.
Hang on. I just want to loot these guys. You'd be surprised about what you can find on these guys. Ooh, a gold wedding ring. Well, I definitely, I definitely know what I'm setting off. You can just hang in there for a second, Sadie, while I do a bit of looting. And I'm not gonna bother stealing his ass. I'm actually amazed I didn't like blow off all their heads. Would have probably made it a lot worse if I ended up doing so. But oh well. Just as long as I'm not caught here. I'm keeping an eye on him. If it comes up with witness, I'm running for him. And I got my horse there to prove it. He didn't see nothing.
No, pass those reins here.
Why?
Because you've caused enough trouble already.
I'm fine. Hey, you want me to drive? We showed those bastards, huh?
Remind me not to get on your bad side.
And they was clearly planning to bushwhack us.
Did good.
Yeah.
But that's a lot of mess to make near camp. Hope it don't bring anyone sniffing around.
Are you gonna tell Dutch?
Maybe. If he asks.
Well, yeah.
Maybe not.
But let's hope it doesn't come to that.
So who did they say they were? Lemoyne Raiders?
Yeah, something like that. Who knows? Anyway, don't you go ribbing Pearson about that letter.
How dare you? I wouldn't dream of it.
Right, you wouldn't.
I have
Well, that's
traveled
true.
widely, making no small name for myself.
I won't be giving you no mail to post anytime soon, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I just want
Oh,
to
she's like that.
journal of yours. The mind boggles.
Not a chance.
Oh yeah, hell, you ain't reading anything out of my journal. What happens to my journal stays in my journal.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's... Ooh, my quart... Like, one of my quarters is empty. Well, at least I'm bringing it into the right place. So it's not going to be a complete waste. And...
You
boom.
didn't get yourself killed then, Miss Adler.
Not quite.
Well, I'd like to
Oh,
say
yeah.
I missed your refined conversations, but I'd be lying.
I enjoyed myself out there.
Yes, Mrs. Adler did okay.
At shopping?
Yes, that's shopping.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Don't mention it. I would ride with you again, Mrs. Adler, if you will ride with me.
Maybe. If you prove you can handle yourself.
Well, they say
Well,
I
then.
lack finesse, but I ain't afraid of gun smoke.
Well, that's
You
true.
got this, Arthur. You've already done me a big favor today. Okay, Miss High and Mighty.
Oh boy, here we go.
And nice pants, by the way.
Oh, shut up.
Right. Let's go and see what Dutch has got to say. Because as far as I know, ever since I came into this area, I haven't talked to Dutch. Well, the main thing is, we also know that there's 2 Irish people here.
How you doing, old friend?
You know.
Fine.
It's funny. Us ending up down here. My
Mm-hmm.
daddy died in a field in Pennsylvania, fighting this lot. I ever tell you that?
Many
Okay.
times.
Yeah.
I see I'm boring you, Arthur.
Worrying me. We lost men back there.
We have lofty goals, Arthur. We're
Well, that's
trying to
true.
reform society to a kinder, truer, better way. Now, of course, there's gonna be casualties.
We're thieves. In a world that don't want us no more.
We are dreamers in an ever duller world of facts. Now, I'll give you that, but come on.
Alright.
We got the day. It's nice out.
Okay, so what do you got planned?
Old Hosea says that there's a creek around here. I reckon it's full of fish.
Oh, here we go. We're going fishing, boys. So, I guess I'm gonna have to follow Dutch to find Hosea. Then, obviously, Hosea is gonna be the one who will bring us to the creek. Just knowing as well that I pretty much almost got a bounty in every section of this map so far. Like, I've got a bounty on this area. Mind you, don't even know how the hell I managed to get bounty on this area, but, you know. I got bounty up here, and Valentine's in lockdown, so Valentine's a no-go, because I'm wanted dead or alive there. And for some reason, I actually have bounty up here, and I can't really recall how I got bounty up here. I don't know. It's unusual in such a way. But I'm sure I'll find a reason why I got bounty up there. The only place I don't have bounty is in this section, where I literally started it off up here in Coulter. And I'll say, yeah, I'm wanted dead or alive in Blackwater. Well, a shadow of a doubt that I wanted dead or alive there. So yeah, as you can kind of guess, I've got a bounty in almost every section of the map so far.
Hey, old girl, come on down here. Why don't you show us this creek you've been pissing in?
Hey, you don't look too rosy, old friend. I thought this warmer weather would...
My days are looking good along over.
Hmm.
Always dream crushing and bubble bursting. Come on, Isaiah. Let's go fishing.
Yeah, come on, let's go fishing. You lead the way. I'd almost put it into cinematic view if it was up to anything else, but I can't be bothered. And plus, with me holding X, I should be able to match the speed of Hosea.
There's a whole lake of them.
Because I need to get out for a bit. Me and the old guard. Before
What?
any of them back
True.
there, oh, there was us.
The curious couple and their unruly son.
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur.
More Charles than me.
It's like I can breathe again. Thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. Ah, feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago. But what a life we have lived. How well we have
There we go.
fought,
Now we're on
especially
the
those
go.
of you.
I hope so.
But now, when things are desperate, we have to stick with the plan. Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us. We don't have to hide.
Like where?
I got some ideas hatching, but I need you with me, not against me. Both of you.
Of course.
Still,
Of course,
we
Dutch.
do need money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local town. After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble. Start turning over the soil.
Yeah,
and
you
the
see,
rocks.
Dutch has asked
See
the
what
gang to
turns
not
up.
use weapons or
Dutch?
cause trouble in roads.
We've got to be discreet.
Imagine what a
So,
rich
for now,
simpletons
anything to do
there
with
must
roads,
be
it can't
down
really
here.
cause any
This
problems.
is perfect for you, Hosea.
Because, of course, I
You'll
can't
be
use
able to
weapons or
play
it can't
them
cause
like a
trouble.
fiddle.
Nothing would give me greater pleasure, but
No buts. Not today. We fish and we enjoy
After all, the last time I did a robbery in a side job, I ended up getting the
Play it cool.
entire sheriff's department after me. Oh no. Now what? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, don't tell me. Is that Trelawney?
Hello, gentlemen.
Oh, it is
Look
Trelawney.
what the cat drug in.
Well, look who it is.
Let's see if we can't sort this
So I
out.
think the horse was actually doing its business there. Oh, here we go.
How are you, boys?
Fine.
This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Hoagie Mackin.
This is my deputy Archibald McGregor.
Oh
Good
boy.
to meet you.
What a
You a
name.
Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no.
Oh,
I'm sure
really?
he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool, but he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur,
Chase wanted man.
and take Archibald with you.
Just what
All right,
I signed
come on.
up for. Come on,
Get
big
up.
guy.
Perhaps we can discuss the foolish magician.
Stay with that train. Don't let them get away.
Don't worry.
And do not
I'm
shoot
on
them,
it.
you hear me? Come on, hurry.
Okay, so do not shoot them. I'm just going to need the lasso then.
Will you relax? We're not
stop that. Faster, come on. What's your name, sir?
I'm going as fast as I can.
Arthur Callahan.
Faster, Mr. Callahan, please. My neck is on the line here.
Don't worry, I'll get him.
I'm doing my best. Looks like the son of a bitch is gonna make it. You sure I can't just shoot him?
No, did I not say that?
You said plenty.
What is that all about?
Yeah.
What are you waiting for? I'm right here.
And there we go.
Ooh, that must have hurt. Leave him. Stay with that train. Will you stop that? The train is slowing down to go through the station. Now's our chance. See if you can get alongside the train.
What do you think I'm doing?
Get alongside that flat carriage. Faster.
Well, that's what I'm doing,
Now
dude.
he's throwing bottles, the low-down bastard. Hey, settle down. You think you can jump on there?
Yeah,
What are you waiting for? Jump!
got him.
Stop, bastard! I didn't do nothing! Ah! You bastard!
Yeah. I am not dying to him.
Get off!
Uh-oh. Looks like I'm going to chase him.
Don't let them get away.
You hold
Don't worry, I got him. And it's funny because I think what happens is, I think there is a way that you can actually...
Come on, shitbag!
Come on. You stop them, I'll stop the train.
Alright. Didn't stop the train then.
Bastard!
Damn.
Come on.
Get the hell away
Right.
from me.
Come on. Oh. This could take a while. And he is out.
Callahan, I'm relying on you.
Where are you gonna run to?
Don't worry, I've got him.
Now, pal.
I'm gonna ride ahead and stop the train.
I went in the meat locker.
Come here. You ain't need to bother. Let me go. Can't do that.
Alright, come on. Bring it on.
At least
Try at least.
You son of...
Are you sure?
Sadly so.
Well, at least he's up against a wall, so I get...
Need some gin? Come on. Just subdue him and we'll take him in, all right?
And he is out.
Hello? Is everything all right in there?
No, he's dead.
I think he's dead. I think I won the fight. Just about.
Right, come on. Shame I just can't hog tie him. Like I do everyone else.
Bring him out here.
Mm-hmm.
Deputy,
Sounded like quite a commotion.
Oh, it was.
I sincerely
Yeah.
hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
So what now?
Anders Anderson? What a name.
Fine job, well done. And a pat on the back for
Also,
me
where the
for
hell did he
showing
manage to get that
train.
horse from if he was running
There you go.
on the back
You
of
are
mine?
a natural.
Seriously, where in the name of God
All
did he
right,
manage
let's
to
take
grab
him in.
his?
Follow me.
What about the others?
Alright.
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
Alright.
Mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Well, I wouldn't exactly
And
say
there goes
that.
one of my other
Are
cars.
you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate
Oh.
belonging to the Gray family.
Looks bone dry.
Oh, also now you'll understand why the name of this episode is called Hiding in the Cotton Fields, because basically down here in this part of the map, it's actually situated. Actually, I want to see if I can find this. Okay, so I can't really show it, but there's like one house here, and then there's another place here called Caliga Halls, and pretty much they're based on two plantation houses. So if you can imagine, if you have plantation houses, you're going to have cotton fields. If you have cotton fields, then most likely you're going to have slaveries, because this was around the time, back when slavery was a thing, but as far as I'm aware, I don't think it's actually in the game.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here.
You see what I mean?
People,
two big families, two plantations.
They've been fighting
all
with
competition.
the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
Also, you can kind of imagine that this
We're gonna bear left here.
It's kind of interesting because of the fact that it has two families always pitted against each other. Okay, I just got the message there saying Dutch has asked the gang not to use weapons or cause trouble in roads, so I guess for now I gotta be on my best behavior. Until I'm allowed to use weapons in roads. Then in that case, then all hell is gonna break loose.
Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes.
Okay.
Up there on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House. Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
What more do you need?
Yeah, I was about to say, you don't say.
And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office.
Okay.
Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me?
Yeah. Got him.
Just bring him here.
Hey, fellas.
He's got blood on my horse.
Mr. Gray! We got him.
There we go.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here?
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you, this was all just a big misunderstanding.
I'm sure it was a big understanding.
Bottom of my heart.
I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
Well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
Oh, boy.
Terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen.
Okay.
These better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around.
And where are you staying?
I'm renting a caravan.
Oh,
The edge of
really?
town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Grays, and Braithwaite's.
Kind of sounds very familiar to like a Romeo and Juliet kind of story, isn't it? The Grays and the Braithwaites. Yeah, that sounds very, very closely relatable to what sounds like a Romeo and Juliet moment.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses and falling out of rebel gold and marrying cousins or not marrying. And
Arthur,
that's
you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys.
Okay.
I've heard about bounty.
There's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take a month to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was
Okay.
talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk
Ooh.
of super agents of some sort.
Super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I couldn't not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Well then, at least that worked. Right, So,
two plantations.
all we have to do is just,
You start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend, Archibald.
Good.
Okay.
Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites. All right?
Okay.
Thank you, Arthur.
It should be easy enough.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Or have you had enough of the chase for one day?
You know what? Let's go fishing.
Sure, why not?
And anyway, there's plenty of time
Why don't
to
you
start
lead
up
us
the
to that
bloodbath.
spot you were talking about?
For now, I have to
I
play
like
goody
this
two
place.
shoes,
Okay.
even though I don't want to.
Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement.
Basically, if it was up to me, I would gladly, you know, I would gladly like shoot up the town if I was only allowed to do so.
You know Tina's sister, Jamie? She spit at a John and he choked her to death right there.
Hey, oh no, that's not my horse.
All right, gentlemen.
There's my horse. All right, lead on, Hosea. Come on. There we go.
So how far is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still, and it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different part. It'll be
Okay.
worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too. It's a good
Ooh.
spot.
We'll see if you're as
Lovely.
good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Lonnie owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Well, that's
Plus,
true.
we are now ingratiated with the local law.
Really?
I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
So, let's
Where
ask
is
about the
this
spot.
Hosea? Timbuktu?
Not too much farther. Anyway, you two never told me properly about that business with Cornwall in Valentine. What happened?
Oh yeah.
Apart from scaring the living daylights out of Mr. Strauss.
That was about the only upside. John and I didn't even have time to get paid for the sheep we rustled.
It is safe to say Mr. Cornwall isn't a man to let bygones be bygones.
And
that's
Brewster's
true.
from the saloon. He came with a lot of guards and what seemed like just about every lawman in the county.
We've had closer shaves, but not that many.
And if Cornwall found us, the Pinkertons couldn't have been far behind.
They found me when I was fishing with Jack, remember?
Listen, it was good we moved when we did, but that mess is behind us now.
Yes,
I doubt about that.
Jack told me you were a good teacher when you took him fishing. I said he must have you confused with someone else.
Careful there, old Hosea.
Very funny.
So, what about Sheriff
So,
Gray?
you're going back to see that Sheriff Gray?
Yeah, I don't see why not. They don't know who we are down here.
Let's hope
He
not.
didn't seem the sharpest attacks. Neither did that deputy.
If he thinks we can be useful to him, he can certainly be useful to us. A little hiding in plain sight.
That'd be
Feel like we're
interesting.
always hiding in plain sight.
But sometimes more smartly than others.
This
I
is the
see.
spot. Down to the left there.
Okay. Just make sure you're not leading us into an ambush now, Hosea. That'd be kind of disastrous if that was the case.
I saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water. Yes, over there on the shore.
You know, it's kind of interesting, really, because normally when I'm doing these kind of streams, I always struggle really about what to name them, because, to be
I'm
honest,
sure nobody would mind if we borrowed.
I don't really
one.
know, like, what's going to happen in each episode, or each stream that I do, so normally when I'm kind of naming out my streams, I don't actually know exactly what I'm going with, so I guess I'm just kind of
All right.
second guessing it.
This looks like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on,
Alright,
Arthur.
here we go.
Let's get her in the water.
Oh, I got a good feeling about fishing here. There's supposed to
Okay.
be some incredible sturgeon. Oh.
Okay, here we go.
Right. Let's put it in, and we are
Let me
in.
look. You boys are too old for real labor no more?
You're too young for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
Enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
Alright, so...
What about stupid luck and good fish?
That'll do too. Head towards the middle of the lake.
Oh, okay, so... I keep forgetting about how this actually works. Was that an eel, or... What was that? I knew it was something.
I think here's good.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen.
Should really come here
There
at
we go.
dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We should use a lake lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something
Okay.
big like a sturgeon.
What's wrong with a good old worm?
Oh, worms are good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is, then. You heard
Alright.
the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten. Are you trying to make your lure look like a dead fish? They won't be interested if it ain't moving.
Don't worry, I know how to fish.
You got a bite. Fish on the line,
Got it.
Arthur.
Right. Let's reel it in, and we should be good to go. It'd be interesting to see do I actually catch a sturgeon. Come on. Tire out.
They're nibbling.
Ha! Got ya!
There, hooked them.
Damn it, I lost him.
You're getting old, Hosea.
Hey, look at this.
There we go.
There you go.
So what is it?
Done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that. Fella told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
I would like to see that.
Well done.
But I'm keeping that, because that's a decent one.
Hey, Hosea. You remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Not this again.
Oh, here we
Don't
go.
think I do.
Oh, yeah. You do. He was maybe 20. 21. Walked
Oh,
in
boy.
all full of himself. We had a big feast. Toasted him all night.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the
Oh,
next week,
I'm not losing the fish.
Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?"
Oh.
You can fish, or you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and buy some fish.
Alright. Let's recast, because I didn't actually get it.
I used to go fishing with
I
this
did have
fella
a
back in the
good,
day.
catch there,
Wesley,
but I
his
forgot
name was.
to,
Real
hook on.
miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We go out all the time. But one day, we were river fishing when
Got
we
it.
see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes
Come
off his
on.
hat, bows his head.
Almost
Then
there.
sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, "Wesley, that was nice of you." And he replies, "Well,
And there we
I
go.
had to. After all, I was
Ooh.
married to her for 30
This looks like
years.
a massive guy.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, dear
Ooh, a
God.
smallmouth bass.
Can't swim to shore.
Let
There
me
you go.
take you.
That's a nice one.
There we go. Remember
Wait,
those big salmon
there's-
I caught in
here we
Montana
go.
last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Copper went and scoffed a lot.
You
Oh,
never
boy.
had control of that dog.
He had some spirit, though. Never lost the
Oh, that's
puppy
true.
either, right to the end.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels
Oh,
like the
yeah?
more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
I liked it there. Still open and wild, the way it could be. Somehow the
Maybe I should
desert
also
makes you
use
feel
base.
closer to the sky.
Maybe that's why I'm
No
not
point us
touching as
trying
much.
to get back that way anytime soon. Pinkertons have patrols out all over tall trees and Great
So if I
Plains.
move it
We saw
slowly,
when
it
we
might
went
work.
back for Sean.
Well, look at us now,
Got it.
huh? It could be worse. Plans change. That's just how life goes.
Right, let's
Just
reel
gotta
it
reel
in.
him in now, Arthur.
Trust me, I know how to
Did
do
I
fishing,
ever
Dutch.
tell you my mother's buried in Blackwater?
Really? She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine years later. Last I
What?
knew, she was still outside Philadelphia. I left home at 15
Come on.
and didn't see her again.
Oh boy.
She and I didn't always
There we
see
go.
eye to eye. I wasn't always a very obedient child.
I can
Yeah, I wonder
only
why.
imagine.
Still, I loved her in my own way, and she me in hers. Somehow, even from the grave, she managed to have the last laugh.
Got one.
I don't know how long this actually lasts. I'm sure there's like a, you know, I'm sure there's actually like a time limit to it. You know, like I say Dutch or Hosea will probably just tell you like when it's time to quit. But so far I'm doing quite well. You know, with the amount of fish that I've got. So I'm kind of dead pleased with that.
Arthur's got a bite.
Oh, thank you. It's funny how Dutch even called that even before I even got the warning. Come on. Can I reel it in? Then I'm gonna... Yeah, I was gonna say, then I'm gonna reel it in before he starts picking the fight again. And you know, it's kind of interesting because I tend to actually do fishing as well in my spare time too. So
Feels like a bite.
I'm actually quite aware of like how it works.
Make sure you don't forget about that and let it rot in the bag.
Oh, don't worry, Dutch. I know. As far as I know, I think it actually just keeps going until to the point of me just putting away my rod. Which if that's the case, I could probably be out here all night if I want to do fishing. But I'm sure I'm not going to be all that long.
Looks like you got a bite, Arthur.
Oh. Why is it that they can see it before I can see it? I don't understand that. Like, I didn't get the bite now until like a second later. Oh. Come on. And
Nicely done.
there we go. So far I actually have quite a decent amount of fish on me. Damn right I am. Okay, so as far as I know it says tap 1. Yeah, so I'm just going to put it away. Because otherwise I'm going to be out there all night. And anyway, the way I see it is I can always go fishing at a later date.
We'll be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful.
What about the horses?
Well, they'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
That was fun. Thank you, boys.
Well, at least I got enough fish to keep me going for when I'm out rummaging around.
Okay. All right, I got one for you.
Okay.
I asked that gal to give me some.
I asked that gal to give me some. She says wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done.
It actually makes you wonder if some of these songs that they're actually singing, are they actually accurate or were they just made up just for the game? It really makes you wonder, doesn't it?
sister got a passerby. Taters got burned, and so did I. that was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Here we go.
Well, look at us. 3 mariners.
Oh no.
Well, we 3 poor mariners newly come from the seas. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall
Oh
we
boy.
go dance this round, around, around? Shall we go dance this round, around, around? And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this round, 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 round.
Oh, someone's got a coffin. I wouldn't be surprised if it was actually Dutch who was coughing.
But we care for the merchantmen that do our stakes maintain. To them we dance this round, around, around. To them we dance this round, around, around. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge
Well,
me
there's the
on
camp.
this ground, Oh, bravo! Bravo! Well, you know, we should not let the folks back at camp think that we had too much fun.
Indeed not.
And why not? After all, everyone's entitled to have some bit of fun. Am I right? Right.
All right. I think we
Mm-hmm.
are gonna be okay. I know.
Well, here's hoping.
I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine.
Well, we got plenty of fish, so...
This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Right. That's good to go.
Well, I am going to take in the view.
I'll give these fish to Pearson.
Yeah, you can give the fish to Pearson, but I'm keeping my lot. Sure hell, that'll come in very handy later on down the road.
Arthur,
Oh boy, here we go.
I've been real worried.
What do you want?
Here we
Don't
go.
be like that. All right, just a few bucks. I'm short.
Get lost.
Well, I'll go try someone with a heart.
You do that.
I like the way... I actually do like the way he's like, oh, have a heart, and... You know, you can spare like a buck. Oh, I don't know. I think I've got about $620 something on me. Right, so I think obviously Arthur needs sleep, so how about we sleep till the morning? And then that way I can... Oh, really? You had to interrupt me now? Just as I was heading to sleep? Oh boy. Don't matter. I'm sure it wasn't important. Most of the time it isn't, really. Right. Well, I'm gonna kind of keep my clothing. Obviously I got a bit of dirt and grit, so... Surely there's gotta be a place around here that I can actually, Okay, so yeah, Dutch is back in Rhodes, but I'm going to need to find a place that, you know, offers, you know, can offer a place to, bathe, you know? Because I think there's only 2 places that actually work. That is in Valentine, which I don't know, Valentine is quite open again. However, because of the bounty up there, I don't think I'm actually going to be able to use like a public house there. So the only places I can probably take a proper bathing time would be in Valentine or in Saint Denis. And so far I haven't made it to Saint Denis yet. I'm only as far as Rhodes. But I'm sure I'll find some place that might work in my favor. Because there's a fence there. Actually, I guess I could go to a fence. I don't entirely know for sure. You see, I could also check around Saint Denis as well, while I'm here. And, see what's got to offer there. I'm sure I can take a little break from doing missions, just for now. So, I think what I'll actually do is, or actually, I think there's a house here that can be looted. So I need to talk to Sean.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
tell me, is your people, Jacobites or English lovers, are there?
My people were peasants. We had no time for politics.
My dad would say that no politics was politics.
That old world bullshit ain't got no place here.
Why? Because there ain't no judgment here. Most folks hate the Negroes, they hate the Redskins, the Jews, even us Irish. You ain't so free of politics.
I hate everyone.
That's actually not far off of what Sean is actually saying. Because even back then, even us Irish got ridiculed. But that is a story for another day.
Just the same.
Well, in that case, you're gonna want what I just found for us.
What's that?
Okay.
I was riding around a couple of days back. I come across this old cabin. A couple of fuckers lazing about outside all liquored up. I didn't think nothing of it. But then I come across this hunter down by the river. And he tells me they're a stick-up crew. Says they hit a train a couple of days back near Emerald Ranch. Nice fella he was, shared a bottle we did. Then I robbed the bastard blind.
And you believed him?
No reason not to. If he's right, it'll be a big haul for us. I saw 3 of them, maybe more, but I reckon you and me, we could take them real easy.
Okay.
All right.
Let's do this.
Let's go check it out.
Them sons of bitches think they're mean. They're about to get a lesson in mean.
Oh, hell yeah.
You
all right.
Just keep your cool, you hear me?
You're telling Sean to keep us cool?
Follow me.
I'm probably going to end up blowing heads off practically everyone. Come on, Sean. Show everyone what most of the Irish are known for back then.
How far is this place?
It's a bit of a ride. Not too bad. Back up north a stretch. Not far from the state line.
All right.
Okay. So, why were you up there?
So, what were you doing riding around up there anyway?
Sniffing around, looking for the take. I got a long nose for these things. Dutch has always honoured us to get out there and bring in money, ain't he?
And rightly so.
Well, he's
I
got
ain't
a
like
point.
some of them others back there, sitting around waiting to be told. I go after it.
I see you sitting around plenty.
I mean, I don't need no coddling like the rest. Dutch knows my value to the cause, as from the moment I met him.
You tried to kill him, if I remember the story right.
And he kept me around, didn't he? He saw something in me. He said as much.
I'm sure. Dutch is good at seeing things in people. And while we're talking about money, you are clear on how this works?
Yeah.
We split half. Other half goes to the gang. Dutch keeps all our savings hidden in a safe spot outside camp.
Yeah, I know. How many times you have to tell me? What's that box by his tent for, then?
Camp funds, supplies, and the like.
Hey, Wookie.
In fact,
Welcome to the stream, my dude. How you
suggests
keeping?
Clearly ain't put much in it.
Hey, and what do you know? You're actually my first viewer in this entire stream.
You're sure you scoped this place out right?
Yes, see? That's why I wanted you along for this. You're still a doubter. I ain't just some dumb kid. I've lived a lifetime of shit already.
And you sure don't keep it bottled up inside.
What about that train job with the oil wagon? Made a good show in there, didn't I?
You got knocked out.
Good,
That's what
good,
you
thank
choose
you.
to remember. We got paid. We got out
That's
of
good
there.
to hear.
I knocked out
By the way, how did your
Blackwater,
stream
too,
go?
didn't you?
I
Now,
can
that
tell
was
you one
bloody
thing,
chaos.
it was probably
Did
a
you get
lot...
split off with
Hang on there.
Mac?
Arthur, give me a second, I'm talking to someone here for a second. So, how did your stream go? I'm sure it's probably being a lot more hectic and a lot crazier compared to my one.
Nope, didn't see him. I lost your boys at some point when he was getting out of town.
They caught up with Mac a couple of days after. Davy was finished by the time we got up the mountains. Jenny didn't even make it that far.
Those bounty hunters strung me up.
You went good,
Beat
thank
me,
you.
pulled
Yeah,
teeth,
that's
put
good.
me feet. I didn't read a word about
Glad to
nothing,
hear it.
I swear.
Good.
I would have popped
It's
around
time
earlier,
folks start
but,
giving Dutch a hard
like,
time about
I
all
was up
that
to my neck in
Blackwater
work.
business, if you ask me.
You see, currently at the
Man's
moment
got a
I'm doing
fortune
house
teller.
renovations,
You can plan, you
so,
can use your head.
uh,
You never really know what you're
I've
walking
been
into.
slightly delayed back
Yep.
a bit.
Folks
So I haven't been
always
able to
want
watch
to blame
people's streams
someone
as of
when
late.
things go wrong.
Now, I do come in from time to time.
Hard left coming up.
Well, I was supposed to ask him how far
All right,
was it.
it's gonna be off the road up ahead.
Alright.
Up here, Morgan.
Okay. Either way. No worries, bud. You know, I normally don't ever say this because, you know, I do show, I am kind of loyal to my subs and viewers who do come in. But I know on most nights I do kind of enjoy, like,
Hope
the
you know
occasional
what you're
quiet
doing.
night. But it's nice to actually have someone in the chat to talk to. So at least then you're not kind of just sitting around, you know, with nothing to talk about or nothing to do. Cause, you know, like, to be fair, nearly for the past hour, I was just kind of like that. I was kind of talking to myself, but, you know, just trying to make amble speak.
There's one on the outside. This is good.
It
Okay.
is.
Leave it to me. I'll do the talking. You hang back.
Okay. Well, he says I hang back, so as long as I maybe hide behind the wood. There we go.
Hey there!
Here we go. Whoa.
I'm gonna give you and your daddy about 5 seconds to get the hell off my property, boy.
Oh, he actually knows I'm here.
We don't want no trouble. We just thought you might like to know we passed a big posse of lawmen headed this way. About a dozen of them, coming up east.
What? Where?
Right here. Heads up, Arthur. Here come the rest of them.
Where? Whoa. Well, that was unexpected. Whoa! Okay, yikes.
Come out with your hands up. Nice and easy. You saw what we did to your pals here.
Move. Go on. Get.
Okay, I give up. Don't shoot. I ain't armed.
If you want to live, you'll tell me where that money's stashed.
Well, all right, take it easy. Behind the wall in the bedrooms, if you stick your hand between the gap.
Okay.
All right, you go grab the money. I'll keep an eye on Sunshine here. You know what? Just get the hell out of here and don't look back.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, let's loot the outside, guys, first, before I loot the interior of the house. Because these guys normally actually have some decent loot on them.
Why don't you see what else you can find, Sean?
Told you we'd take him, no problem, didn't I?
You did good. Let's see what the
Well,
pay
yeah,
is first.
we did. I think we did well so far, despite the fact I kind of blew the head off this guy by accident.
He said the stash was behind a loose board in the bedroom.
Yeah, got it. I'll go and grab the stash.
Don't want to overstay our welcome, do we?
Oh, relax, Sean. That's the worst thing about the old Irish. Normally with stuff like this, we're known to be the very paranoid type.
Micah, I found a place, didn't I?
All right, here. But don't forget to give the camp its share. Supplies don't appear by magic, you know.
All right, don't need to lecture again. I'll see you back at camp.
Never know what folks got stashed. There's gotta be other places out there like this.
Well, yeah, so as far as I know, I think I can linger around here for a little while longer, but only until like I start noticing red markers. Once I start seeing red markers, it is good to get out of there. So far, I'm just going to rummage around and see what I can find. Gosh, I know that they were eating here, so I'm just going to take some of their stuff. After all, I am an outlaw, after all, am I? You know, there's not much. Oh well. Right, let's get a move on.
Hey, come on.
Quiet. And off we go.
Yeah.
So what I'm actually going to do is, instead of me taking on a massive, a massive quest down here, I'm actually going to take a train ride to Saint Denis, and I'm going to maybe take like a quick break, get some new clothing, something fancy. Hopefully, if things work out in my favor, I might actually be able to get a decent attire. But if not, I'm sure I can muck around somewhere. Oh. Okay, so I do not want to shoot my horse right now. Thank you very much. There we go. So now I need to brush her because she is filthy.
Here, girl.
There. Well, the main thing is we have a decent amount of food, so
won't take long.
At least now we can actually move on. Okay, so where I need to go now is I need to head to the post office because I need to buy a train ticket to Saint Denis. And I'm going to actually focus a bit more on making myself look a little bit better. And plus it's kind of like a breakaway from these missions I'm doing. After all, now that we're in Rhodes, and according to Dutch, we work for the law now, might as well get some decent attires. We can get some decent attire to make us look more law-like. Shared you on Twitter. Cheers for that, Wookie. Actually, it's kind of strange. I hardly ever use Twitter all that much. I use it alright to look it up, like, random stuff, but I never actually use it, per se, to, like, promote my streams or anything like that. So, I don't know, do you think it's worth kind of using Twitter? Or do you think it's just, Because, like, so far I did kind of set up an Instagram account, which I'm hoping to get like, I want to use Instagram, of course, down the road, but at the moment, I can't really do that since, you know, I haven't done anything about showing my facial appearance yet. That I kind of want to wait until I'm actually doing my, you know, I wanted to wait until I actually do a face reveal before I start using Instagram for it, but so far, I've only got, like, Facebook and Discord set up on my YouTube, but do you think I should add Twitter to it, or do you think that's a bit too mainstream?
Hello again, sir.
I want to buy a train ticket to Saint Denis. Wow. Oh, okay, that is actually very cheap for Saint Denis. $4.80 to get to Saint Denis? I can imagine how much that would be in real life.
Alright, here.
Thank you. Actually, I wonder, is there ever a way that you can just get onto a train and, like, sit down in a thing without paying for a ticket? I actually ever wonder what actually happens if you do that. I don't know, that I might actually try that as an experiment one of these days. I think the next time a train pulls up into the station, I'll do that, but I don't know will it count as, like, a robbery, or is it just the fact that I'm just hitchhiking a ride on a train? I don't really know. Kind of strange if you think about it. Actually strange in a lot of ways, really. Right, so I know Saint Denis actually has a decent, you know, it has a decent background, but because it's my first time actually being in Saint Denis, I actually need to end up trying to remember where everything is. That's the problem. Trains can be lucrative robbery target. You can board the train while it's stopped, or... Oh, okay, so... I get it now. So... basically speaking, by... just hopping onto a train without a train ticket, it initiates it as a robbery. Okay, so I don't want to be kind of doing that right now. That would be quite disastrous on my part. So now I have to wait for this train to pass. Relax. Don't ask, how long is this train? Hey, I've seen long trains before, but that kind of took the absolute... what do you think I'm trying to do, mate?
I already warned you, didn't I?
You know, you're trying to do good in this town, and apparently they just want to, like, back answer you. Okay, so... so far I'm just going to cut a shortcut through the tram system here, but... I'm hoping that... if I can actually recall exactly where the tailor is around here, it might work. I think never mind, I could just do this. You know, it's weird because I even have a bounty in this region too. Kind of strange when you break it down. Ah, perfect. Tailor here, then a barber there. After all, I kind of need... I need to look my best if I'm going to look like a law-abiding citizen, so... of course I can't pull out a weapon here. Well, I guess I could, but... And I don't want to cause any more problems for myself before I even get up here later on. Well, that's true. So, I'm gonna teach my horse here while I go upstairs and tailor my outfit. Cause I'm sure that'll be nice enough to do. That's kind of funny because I think at some point, if you're not actually careful, you can actually find people around here who would actually who would actually rob you blind if you're not too careful. Whoops.
Mister. Hello, come on in.
Hey, mind your step.
Sorry, mister.
Oh.
My mistake.
That's
Please,
for one day.
no!
Don't ya?
Bastard!
That man just robbed you. I saw it. Get after him. Good God, unbelievable. What?
It's out of control. Go and take somebody else.
Come on, folks. All
I love you.
Oh, we push you too far. Money or your life? You choose.
All right. Damn it, you got me. Here.
Oh
It
yeah?
won't happen again, okay?
It better not.
Cash, that's it.
Now guess. Doesn't look to some people, I tell you, huh? All I did was go in there to get a suit, and I ended up gonna get my ass handed to me. Right, let's browse the catalog, shall we, and see what kind of outfits I can get here. Right, outfits. So, let's view all of them if we can, and see what looks decent. Okay, so, ooh, yikes, no, that doesn't work. The Saint Denis? Nah.
I only stock the best in my shop. Buy from me, and you'll never
I
be
think that would
disappointed.
actually look nice. Ooh, I can actually buy it, okay. Don't
What
mind if
was
I do.
saying? But you look right handsome in that.
And let's, well, normally with hats I don't really need hats because I can get, you know, I don't want, what's the word I'm looking for?
People around here come in just for those.
Oh, I could actually go with the whole kind of, actually, where's the good one? I think that actually looks decent. I might have to go with that one.
If you have any questions, you just let me know.
I think that would work.
Yes, wear it well.
Okay. Oh, I wasn't supposed to close
You look
the...
as long as you like.
Let's have a look here.
Right, so...
We must enjoy this temperate spell. Weather's always fine.
Yeah... Adjuster coat's not really
That
necessary
is a
here.
local favorite.
Huh. Scout jacket. Actually, believe it or not, that actually looks something similar to what I've got in real life. That's actually something more my style. Actually, is there a way I can actually put maybe have this in black?
I stand behind everything I sell in this place, so you can purchase with confidence.
Okay, so first things first, let's buy something to do with accessories.
People around here come in just for those.
Gold rate gloves? Nope. That won't work. I think those will work, and maybe have them as like a darkish color. Ugh, no thanks.
It's the little touches that make an outfit stand out.
I see. Okay, so where's the most fanciest ones you actually got?
That is a local favorite.
Ooh, that's... Oh, I already got those. Oh, I like those because they have kind of like a gold tint to them.
Are you feeling good? Because you're looking great.
Why, thank you, mister. Okay. So I need a shirt now. Let's see what shirt kind of goes well with this outfit.
People around here come in just for those.
A union suit. No, thank you. Yeah, looks decent enough. Yeah, to be honest, I actually think this might actually work in my favor. Providing that I can actually find a decent, a decent outfit that works for me.
You can't beat an expertly put together outfit.
Right. Well, doesn't matter. I've got what I need here.
Got what I need.
Priceless.
Thank you for coming.
Well, at least I'm looking a lot better now. You know, just because I'm an outlaw doesn't mean I have to dress dirty.
Hello, how are you today?
And apparently my horse does not like it being tied up like this.
Won't you support our veterans and their...
Nope. I need to go to a barber and get my hair cut. Well, probably not cut, but trimmed and shapen. Yeah, about that. No, sorry, I me no speak English. Wait, at least I can hitch my horse here and I can actually get my hair cut done right here and...
Welcome. Please, take a seat. So what'll it be today?
I almost aimed my weapon at him. Ugh, yikes. That would have been awkward. Oh, yikes, no. So...
That looks better.
Trim that. Now I need it styled. Oh, looking... Oh, yikes, no. Oh, that's it. Ooh, if I really want to go that bad, I really would. But for me, I think if I went more like
that's pretty decent.
That will work. Now I'm going to check about my beard because obviously I don't want it to be too clean shaven. I kind of like the I like the rusky kind of look. I like the way it says presidential, and obviously it is a reference to Abraham Lincoln. But to be honest, I think that is, you know, like, it's okay. It's not the best, but I suppose it's better than nothing.
A man's whiskers can make or break his whole deportment, you know.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry about it. And actually, that's the kind of cool thing I like about this, because you can actually modify your beard just to any kind of style you like. But for me, I prefer to kind of.
Man came in here yesterday.
I want to keep my
Bald as a
beard
baby.
trimmed.
I said, he's better off getting a shoe shiner.
So
Mighty fine
I'm
if
not
I do
going
say
to
so.
take too much off of it. I'm just going to like trim it down so that the sideburns and everything else is not like insanely thick.
The mutton chops make the face strong and square.
Mm-hmm. No kidding. Yeah, I think that's about right. Yeah, I'm good.
Please, tell your friends about it. Thank you very much, friend.
Right. Because I guess because my horse followed me all the way up here, I think it's only fair. Actually, depending on how far. Really? I was actually that close. Okay. In that case, while we're heading back to Rhodes, let's head to the Gray's home first, and I don't even know what's going on there. Eh. It's out of my hands. I've got nothing to do with it. After all, he admitted that he stole from someone. So, but yeah, by right, the law should take him. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm an outlaw myself, but so far I I haven't been caught yet. The only time I actually got caught was during that one mission where I got drunk and disorderly. But other than that, I was fine. Right, back to Rhodes and see if I can help around with the Greys as well as Dutch, because let's face it, I'm going to need to stay on my best behavior while here. You know, it's kind of funny because if he was to start any hassle with me, I would have had no problem killing him. After all, I'm sure nobody will end up missing him. Oh yeah, here we go. We're actually in Caliga Hall at the moment. Well, I didn't actually think I was actually that close. Then you just turn a corner and boom, I was out of San Denis and straight into Caliga Hall. That heavily worked out in my favor, big time. Right, let's see what's needed here. You know, it's kind of weird because I also had to come out of the estate just to go back into the estate. You'll see what I mean.
What do you want, boy? This here the Gray Plantation? Yep. Caliga Hall. And
Uh-oh.
that's as close as you're getting to it. Hey, look, I've been helping the sheriff with some trouble. Wanted me to have a word with a few of the folks on the property here.
Emmett Lee. All right. Have a word. But I ain't got the time to help you.
Obliged.
Let's go around Calico Hall to find out more about the Greys. Okay, I can do that. So, first of all, let's talk to the guy up here. I'm sure he's got something to tell us.
Hey, I was hoping you'd talk a moment. I'm a student of the history of the region, and,
I ain't the one to speak to. Try Master Bo. Think he's down there by the wood store. Boy's got all the time in the world.
Thank you. Alright, so he sits down by... Oh yeah, it's down here. So yeah, as you can tell, like, that's clearly a plantation house. And to be fair, I've seen a couple of plantation homes myself.
Huh.
Here we go.
I'll see you at the sheriff's office.
Excuse me, friend.
We friends?
Not yet, but he is hoping.
I guess.
We don't get a lot of traveling men here, and suddenly there's a whole phalanx of mysterious but strangely helpful Yankees about the place.
Is there?
What are you doing here?
I was just looking for work.
Well, looking for something. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
What secret?
I got a secret of my own.
Are you secretly normal?
Excuse me?
Never mind.
The thing is, I don't care if you kill the whole lot of us and the Braithwaites.
I don't want to kill anyone.
I love her, you know.
Love who?
Penelope. But it's
Oh
impossible.
boy, here we go.
Love tends to be complicated.
She's a Braithwaite. I'm Bo Gray, son of Tavish Gray, nephew of Lee Gray, the sheriff, grandson of old Murdo Gray. We Grays have been loyal to the state and murderers to the Braithwaites for so long now, no one can even quite explain why.
How often has you said the
Beyond
word
blind
Grey now?
loyalty and stupidity. I'm supposed to be loyal to some nonsense while she's amazing. She's like a woman from the future. She's like...
Yeah, this
tomorrow,
is real
if tomorrow
Romeo and
turns
Juliet
out fine.
thing.
Well, I'm sorry for your predicament.
Would you help?
I don't want to get involved in gang feuds. It seems unsafe.
I'll pay. I've got money.
Oh, here we go.
Grays, we've always got money. No brains, but money.
In that case.
I know she loves to sit out in the gazebo on the edge of the Braithwaite property. Take her this letter and this bracelet, please.
Well, because I can't cause...
They're worse with strangers than ours are.
Thanks for the help. You know, I am so tempted just to cause chaos and mayhem here, but at the same time, I don't want to be doing too much damage. Because I know eventually, if I do too much damage now, it's just gonna come back and bite me in the ass. And it already does quite regularly. Right, come on. If I do our best move it so that you don't get run over by me. Excuse me? And there we go. Out through the main door. It's kind of funny because I think normally with this mission, time passes very quickly because I think it's one of those missions that requires you to do it during the night. Or at least in dusk anyways. Because I remember playing this in my spare time and I've always somehow ended up doing this specific mission during the night. Or at least when it gets dark, that is. Oh, bitch! Well done, you actually managed to trip over something that... Well, I don't even know how the hell you managed to even do that. But you managed to trip over something. The worst thing is, you ended up... you ended up taking me with you. That wasn't really decent enough. Okay, so... Basically, I need to get the fuck off my horse, and I need to start sneaking. Don't worry, I'll be back. Oh cool, it's foggy. I wonder what the fog actually helps. I doubt it. But it'd be nice to know that it would, if it could. So the way I see it is like, if the fog actually could help, oh, that'll be a huge bonus for me. Alright. Take it easy, sunshine. Don't want you blowing, don't want you, getting wheezy on me now. You hear? It's kind of interesting as well because this fog literally just rolled in out of nowhere. It's like as if it, as if it was unexpected. So, yeah, the gazebo's right across the water there, so... As long as I stay kind of clear from the water, at least I'm not going to make too much sudden noise. Because it does say I have to sneak over to the gazebo to talk to her. Well, that was easier said than done, that's for sure. Still here? Yeah, I was pretty much aware that you're still there, Wookie.
Are you Penelope Braithwaite?
Well, yes, I am.
Even though I
I've got a
assumed that
letter for you.
you probably disappeared because of the fact that
A gift.
it only showed one viewer
A letter
at the
and a
moment.
gift. Well, we
But
don't even know each other.
Well, it's not
but
from me. It's from
From Bo. Oh, he is so...
Strange?
Yes, he's a little strange, but also so human. The rest of our families are stuck in the dark ages, or...
no kidding.
I don't know, cave people, perhaps. Bo's different. But if they find out, they'll kill him and send me to live someplace awful like...
It's kind of a shame though, I can't make Arthur look more like Clint Eastwood.
No.
Well, neither
It'd be
have
kind of funny if I
but
could.
My uncle has a factory there. He was sort of the black sheep on account of having left. But now they tolerate him because he's a vicious snob. Families are... There's something else. You got a family, sir?
No, not really.
Well, they tolerate him because of the money. But me, with my ideas above my station, they can't stand.
That sounds pretty complicated. I don't know quite what to say.
Well, nothing to say, except I hope they all rot.
Oh.
I don't. Well, maybe a bit.
Well then.
But here, if you see Bo again, will you give this to him?
Sure.
Alright, come on. Just trying to leave the area without being seen. Oh yeah, lovely. Plus, I love the way... Actually, how big is this oh my god, this radius is fucking massive. Like, seriously, like, this is insane. It kind of looks like, it's funny because this is supposed to be like a map that you would normally find in, like, your pocket or something, or you would carry around. So that looks like as if a drop of blood literally just fell right onto it, doesn't it? Okay, that one morbid a lot faster than I expected. Yikes, okay. Pretend I didn't say that. I'm just glad that I actually have the... I'm just glad that I actually have the goddamn fog to help me out with this. Uh-oh. Pull over here. See, I don't want to come near any major structures, because if I come next to a structure like that, there's a chance that I'm going to get caught quite badly by one of the guards, and they don't take kindly to strangers. If you know what I'm saying. Right, come on. Let's hightail the hell out of here. Bada bing, bada boom. That is my job done. Okay, so... obviously I have... oh boy. I have to do this mission for Bo now. Then eventually I can actually get back to doing it with Dutch. I think there's some... yeah, there's a mission there from Molly O'Shea, too. I don't think there's actually any other missions besides that. So I think what I'll do is I'll do the Bo Gray, then Molly O'Shea. Hey, that rhymes. Bo Gray and Molly O'Shea. And then I think at the end I'll do Dutch, because I think as far as I know you need to finish Dutch's mission in order to progress the story. So let's finish off with Bo Gray's one first, and then we'll work on and then we'll work on everyone else. Was that just me, or does that sound like a coyote or a wolf? I don't know. Seems a bit edgy on my end. Well, at least it's clear and nice. Well, it's clear as on.
You boys don't run much, huh? Go drink some moonshine, you damn louts! You stay off our land, goddamn freeway! Same goes for you, sons of bitches! Get back
Ooh,
in
neck.
your faces like a man, you coward! Goddamn breakaways sneaking about here!
How are we not here? Oh, forget it. He's gone.
We're gonna catch all kinds of hell from the sheriff over this.
I hope we don't even tell him.
This feud's getting worse, not better. We need to settle this soon, once and for all. Come on, let's get out of here.
Alright. Hey, imagine that. It's 9 p.m. Yeah. It's... okay, it didn't really give me a chance to show it. Oh, there it goes. It's 9 p.m. and it's about 20 degrees Celsius.
Remember me? I'm working for the Grays now. All right, come on.
I find it comical because it's like, oh, I'm working for the Grays now. As if you have to go through the main gate. Here I am, just literally bypassing them and going around the side. Well, that's one way of doing it. Am I right? Radio. Oh, let's get a move on, shall we? Yo.
You got my money?
Oh.
Sure. Did she give anything? For me?
Yes.
Might I have it?
Sure.
For a little extra.
I can't be bothered. Here, take it.
Thank you, Arthur. Thank you.
Okay.
My God. What a woman. This'll get her killed for sure.
What?
Women's suffrage.
Oh
Around
no,
here,
here
they
we
don't
go.
even like men voting. They'd bring back the monarchy given half the chance. Progress is a dirty word in these parts. Unlike incest.
Excuse me?
I don't want to marry my cousin Matilda. I want to marry Penelope. But they'll kill her at one of those rallies they're holding. They've done it before. Mister, you gotta help.
No, I'm afraid I don't want no part of it.
I'll pay. My family's still got some money.
Fine. Just no more running around with letters.
Thank you. Come on. We better get going.
Alright, come on.
Mount up, all right, and follow me to Rhodes. Come on, come on!
Alright, take it
We'll go
easy.
down the property and take the road to town.
You know, it's kind of weird because of the fact that it's coming late into the night. So it's kind of strange doing this as, like, a night mission.
Easy, boy. Calm down.
I can't be calm.
Wait.
If we don't get there in time, my true love may be shot.
If she wants to rally,
Wait. Oh my god, time literally just flew past. Like, how quick did time actually pass there? Because I swear, I arrived here at 9 p.m. And it is now coming up to what I believe is that 20 past 8 in the morning? Did time just, like, advance by at least nearly 12 hours in just, like, a matter of seconds?
gotta let her rally.
Well, that's one way of breaking. Hang on, that is. Oh no, it's okay. Hang on, it went from 9. Sorry, it's not half 8. It's actually come up to 6 o'clock. So it actually managed to advance 9 hours in a matter of seconds. That is insane.
A flesh and blood woman, not a statue in her honor.
I'm sure they know what they're doing.
Here we go.
There they are.
Bo, what are you doing here?
I cannot let you go through with this. You'll be killed.
I'm prepared to die for the cause, Bo. You know
Oh
that.
no, here we go.
Do something, please.
Do what?
What would you want me to do about it?
They'd eat me alive.
This is no laughing matter, sir. They need protecting from certain elements. Mostly my family. Penelope, I beg you.
I'll tell you what. Your friend here can drive the wagon for us. It'll allow us to shout all the louder.
Oh.
Sure.
Oh boy, here we go.
Miss Calhoun, my friend here says he can drive the wagon.
Well, Olive Calhoun. Normally I like to drive myself, but today I feel like a man joining us sends the right message.
Oh no.
I ain't never been in a protest march before, madam.
Well, just treat us like the sheep, and the folks attacking us like the wolves, and I'm sure you'll feel right at home. Shall we go?
Alright, come on.
All right, ladies.
As much as I hate doing this, because normally I prefer to be an outlaw rather than be a law-abiding citizen. Ugh, I hate this.
Now. Take us down Main Street, right through town to
Oh,
the steps
no.
of the back of roads, Mr. What was your name?
Arthur Morgan.
Very good, Mr. Morgan. Not too quick, and not too slow. We need them to hear our voice.
Oh no.
Very good. Mr.
This
Morgan,
isn't good.
are you an old friend of the movement?
Not really.
Mrs. Calhoun. Maybe a shotgun messenger if it comes to it. I hope it won't.
Our message will be delivered peaceably, Mr. Morgan.
Oh.
You can keep your shotgun to yourself.
Do I have to?
Main Street. it's a left up here, Mr. Morgan. Look at these
Seriously, I'm
pretty
getting that
homes.
itch just
It's
to
about
cause a
time you
mayhem
out
and a
and
ruckus.
feel it.
I believe you might be right.
Good day, Sheriff. I trust you'll make sure it's a peaceful assembly.
There we go.
Oh, do give it a rest, you sorry fool. Mr. Morgan, I give you the male of the species.
That's a pretty dumb specimen, I grant.
A little further, please. Stop just past the bank. This spot is fine, sir. Ladies?
Here we go.
Let's go get him, boys. Come on. Come on. Go home. Shut your mouth. What are you doing? The hell is going on here? Oh, my God. Go shit and cause all this trouble. You don't even know what you're
That's a ruckus.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is a great day for all of us. For today is the day we begin to live as equals. Yes, equal, sir. Fair and equal.
This is unnatural. This is nonsense.
Fair, equal, and free, just as the Founding Fathers intended.
Founding fathers,
Well,
not founding mothers, you silly old goat.
well, I guess that's kind of true in one sense, ain't it? After all, actually, Wookie, if you're actually still here, if it's actually possible to ask you a question, because I'm sure you might actually be able to help me out a little more about this than I would know. Because it's kind of an American-based question, and of course, with me being Irish, I'm very limited, based on American history. But it is kind of written in your constitution that all people are. It is the fact, isn't it, that in the American Constitution, it's the fact that that all people are kind of made equal, isn't it, or something like that? Or am I just kind of mixing that up with the Gettysburg Address? Because I can tell you one thing, like I know for a fact that my American history is pretty much shot. Now, of course, ask me anything about Irish history, I'll tell you the whole fucking lot. But again, I don't want to be kind of going too much into kind of ancient history like that, because I feel like that's going to be a story for another day. But we'll see what happens.
Oh, is philosophy dependent on biology, sir?
What the hell you doing here, boy?
Keep your voice down. I'm trying to listen to the speech.
Hello, darling cousin. Don't you ever speak to me like that.
What are you doing here?
Listening, I suppose.
Go help Bo. His cousin is a moron. And stop them from ruining the speech.
Sure, no worries.
Yourself some manners, cousin. Haven't you got anything better to do? Oh, you always was a cocky little...
Weren't we just leaving?
Who the hell is this?
Follow me around here.
What?
Yeah.
You'll hit me?
Here we go.
Come on.
Sir, can you not see how idiotic you
Let's see, can I actually knock him out?
Come on, Bo. Let's go. Quick now.
We gotta go before they think twice. Oh, Lord. Follow me. I know a place. It's an old battlefield no one goes to.
Ooh, lovely. Alright. Lead the way, boy.
You don't want to go back and hear the speeches? I ain't voted before, but kind of getting hot for voting rights.
I don't know whether to take you seriously, Mr. Morgan. My cousins are my primary concern right now. If everyone knows about Penelope and me...
Everyone knows about Penelope and you. I know about Penelope and you, and I've been here all of 10 minutes. Sooner it's out, sooner it's resolved.
Yeah, he's got a point.
Dealt with, you mean? We're dealt with. Our families, the Greys and the Braithwaites, we bury our secrets, and we bury them deep.
Your secrets and your...
Okay, hang on, I actually had to pause the game to read this. All are equal, but it did start really stop. But it did start really stop people from mistreating others and Did it get any enforced till much later? Yes, I was kind of guessing that. I just wanted to make sure, because I didn't want to be like ranting or, well, not ranting. I didn't want to be like saying something and then again people turning around later on in my comment section or later in chat saying, "Oh, you got that fact all wrong," and da 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 da. You know, like that. I just wanted to make sure I actually had my facts straight and I wasn't just kind of, bullshitting along that. Alright, go on.
You were saying?
You know, Catherine Braithwaite's got a daughter. No one's seen her in years. She weren't right, and Penelope said...
I ain't heard about daughters. I heard about gold.
Well,
Oh,
Yankee
yeah.
gold? I fear that's just a story, Mr. Morgan. But I don't know.
Okay, so...
This is
why not?
awful.
Nobody died. Ain't that awful?
My cousins are vindictive bastards. My brothers are vindictive bastards. My cousins are worse.
They started it.
I know, but...
You should leave.
I will, as soon as I have enough money. When my family...
Okay.
We have money, but I don't.
Is your family very rich?
Yes, well, I believe so. But, they keep me out of the discussions. I have more of a... artistic temperament, so...
Oh, is that what they
But I'm
call
not a
it?
huge
Yes.
history buff.
Oh,
Yeah,
you made a joke.
near am I,
I
Wookie.
really love her. I do.
Despite the fact,
Well,
like, I
stick
don't mind
around.
talking about
Maybe you
history.
could die for her as well.
I thought you were trying to make me feel better.
Look, I gotta go.
Me too. Oh, damn! I'm gonna be late. My uncle is quite as bad as you would imagine. Here, your payment. Thank you. Excuse me.
There we go. Yeah, it's actually kind of funny, Wookie. I do kind of get this a lot in my previous streams.
Okay then,
Ooh,
girl.
did I get gold? Oh, hell yeah. I definitely got gold. Nice. But, yeah, sorry, I got distracted there for a second. I always keep getting asked the same kind of question in my streams, and normally with new people that I meet. And it's all kind of dated back with my nationality. Trust me, it is weird how many people actually come up to me and actually ask about, like, Irish history or something to do about Ireland. It is insane, I tell you. But still, I don't have any problem answering those kind of questions, you know? After all, everyone's curious about something. After all, each time someone brings up curiosity, you're just helping them gain more knowledge.
A minute of your time.
Oh boy.
Let's get us a closer look at this one here.
Alright.
Here, stranger's got a cough up payment. I'm done being kind. Last one.
Come on. No, hang on. There you go. Got him.
Fools.
And that's what you get for trying to piss me off. So, where was I? Oh yeah. Before I got distracted there, like, normally I don't mind answering any questions that people's got, like if they want to know something about me or if they want to, if they want to know something about Ireland or something about me, then I have no problem asking them. Just providing that they put it in a kind of a friendly and proper way of phrasing it. Like, believe it or not, I actually had someone who popped into my stream yesterday, and ironically, it's like, now, of course, I don't take any offense to this, but it's funny how one person came into my stream and asked, like, was I a nerd? Like, the way I see it is I'm not really categorized as a nerd, but, you know, I'm into kind of unusual sci-fi stuff, so, you know, that's just me. But normally, to most people, they don't like being called nerds because it's like as if it's an insult. But to me, I'm not really bothered. Like,
Hey, who's that? It's me, Arthur.
who do you think, Sean? You know, if I was actually able to turn my horse around the other way, I would have smacked him full force.
Can I have a quick word?
Yeah, don't worry, Miss Molly, I'm coming. Here, what's up, Molly?
Yes, Miss O'Shea.
Call me Molly, would you? Arthur, how is Dutch? I mean, how does he seem to you?
About the same as usual, I guess.
I really love him, you know. But if he...
But you are
like
a nerd.
he always says...
Yeah, like, I'm not complaining.
Loyalty is everything.
Nothing wrong with being a nerd. But...
Excuse me, Miss
I don't
O'Shea.
know. Like, it's funny because the person who asked me that yesterday, I think the way they kind of put it, they thought that they insulted me by calling me a nerd, but I just kind of reassured them that, you know, I'm not bothered by people saying I'm a nerd or a geek. The one thing I don't really tolerate is if someone came around and called me a freak. That's something like that. That's where I will cross the line with that. You know, I don't mind simple jokes like being called a nerd or a geek, but when it starts turning into name calling and insults, that's kind of where I draw the line.
What you want?
I bring a gift. The great gift of information.
So you got some tip-off, so now I can risk my neck and make you some money while you lounge around.
You know, Arthur, bitterness, it works on the inside as well as on your sour face.
If you say so, but you could go find some other fool to run your errands.
Bill, come on over here.
Yeah.
Will you be my other fool? You too, Charles.
What are you talking about?
Arthur's above a little stick-up I heard about.
No, I'm not.
You just said.
Yeah, I'll do it, as long as you ride with us.
I got a serious medical condition.
Yes,
Yeah.
you are a compulsive liar.
No need to be like that. Charles, have I ever lied to you?
I hardly know you.
Exactly. Now, you boys should do this. It's easy, and I'll only take a small commission for my information. But it's now or never.
Then it's never.
Okay.
Oh, God help me. Fine. I'll do it.
Well, what is it?
It's a supply wagon carrying payroll,
Ooh,
but
a
very
supply
briefly
wagon.
unguarded, apparently.
Hell yeah.
As it passes through a crossroads near here where there's an old ruined church before it connects with the rest of the wagon train. Very easy.
Okay.
As long as we get paid or you get shot, I'm happy.
You are a sick man, Arthur Morgan. Very sick man indeed. This way. Bunch of smart Alex. Yeah.
No, there's an insult most Irish people tend to use.
Down here all of 5 minutes.
While you boys been off fishing or playing lawman or whatever the hell you've been doing, I've been getting down to business.
Mm-hmm.
Finding the nearest grog house.
Hey, you don't want in on this, Williamson, that's fine by me. Do us all a favor. Head home.
Just give it a rest, you two.
Just have a little faith for once, will you? I've been scoping jobs like this since you fellers were knee-high to a grasshopper.
Oh.
Once a decade, maybe.
Oh, that is cringy.
Scoped here, exactly.
I really wonder who came up with that. Saying that they knew him since they were knee-high to a grasshopper. I wonder who came up with such a...
Okay, hold up here. We should cover our faces. They'll be passing through the crossroads up ahead.
There we go.
When? Soon, Williamson. Christ's sakes. I should be due any time now.
I find it funny that
Nobody
Uncle doesn't actually have a
You see, gentlemen?
have a bandana on him.
Clockwork.
But yes, the three of us do. Here we go.
Stop the wagon! I said, stop the damn wagon! Whoa! Now, don't try anything stupid, and we won't do anything unkind.
You know, boys, I don't want to get shot, but this is a mistake. I work for Cornwall Kerosene and Tar, Mr. Leviticus Cornwall.
Great.
Oh, great.
So you know him?
Who doesn't?
I hear he's rich enough to share the wealth around and not miss it too much.
Oh, he'll miss it.
Shit! Hey!
Oh,
Say
here.
something!
Oh, great.
Let's go! Arthur, let's go! Yeah!
Hey, come on, let's get the hell out of here.
Hold it right there! Drop your goddamn weapon! Right now!
There's a
No.
whole lot of them back there.
We out.
Line
Yeah.
us up, boys!
We out.
Get rid of these sons of bitches! Get back here! Well, nice going, Uncle! Don't start it! Not get pistol! Where to go? Everyone, stay tight! Keep on up!
Man. Me and my shotgun might help.
Let's go! Let's go! Where the hell are we going? We're getting out of here! Dig in, boys! Come on!
Come on. Okay, I am really doing bad with my aim.
Go! Get rid of them! Do not let them get away!
Whoa! Hey, relax, I'm trying to shake them off me.
We're losing them! Whoa! Quick! Get off the trail! Into the woods! Let's shake
Alright.
them and get back to camp!
No, we need to find a place to lie low. We can't risk leading Cornwall's men to camp.
All right!
Here we go.
Whoa! Let's hide in here! Quick! Whoa!
And here we are.
Go on! Get out of here!
Get out of here, go on. I'll see you later. All right, let's get out of sight.
Well, at least the horses know how to get back home, don't
We'll
they?
sneak out of here. Charles, you keep watch for now.
Sure.
Well, we, get some rest.
Here we go. Kinda ironic that I must have been asleep for
Let's try
hours.
and get out of here. Hey, shit! Absolutely. Well, shut up, old man.
Look, I was just trying to...
Shut up.
Yeah.
There's a light over by the house.
Damn. Hey, let's
Yeah.
just keep this calm. See what happens.
Yeah, so... As far as I know, as long as I don't move,
Is this your place?
and
Kinda.
I keep still,
And you didn't hear nothing?
like it says there,
Why don't
keep
you just
hidden.
tell me, partner, what you heard? Go ahead. Tell me what you heard. I don't... Maybe I heard some noises out by the barn a while ago.
Uh-oh. Shit.
Better not be. All right. Coop forth. Low. Go check out the barn. Sir.
Alright. I just hoping now I don't get caught, because I don't know if I can actually move from here, or Well, obviously I can't now because I'm gonna get caught almost immediately, but I'm hoping that I was able to move earlier. Okay, so here they come.
Well, the place looks deserted enough.
Sure.
Uh-oh.
You head inside, I'll go round the back.
Uh-oh.
Place looks empty to me. Now, the old guy up there is full of crap.
I don't think they're here. Don't see any horses.
Come on, let's head back. Boss! Place is empty!
Looks like we're shooting our way out of here,
Yeah, indeed we are.
More on the right here!
Where are they all coming from?
Looks like Mr. Cornwall's gone and upped his security. We got more of the bastards on this side.
Don't worry, I got him. There we go.
Why are they all shooting? Out of the way, Bill. This fella looks like getting robbed. Let's just hope we don't run out of bullets.
Yeah, because if we run out of bullets, we might as well kiss our asses goodbye.
There's a goddamn horde of them on the left here. Shit. Out of the way, Uncle.
Here you go. Actually, hang on.
Ain't you glad now I insisted you come along? Oh, this is it. I'm officially retired.
Okay, let's see, can I can use this for long shots.
They were seconds from finding us anyway. Shit! Fire! They're coming in from the front.
Uh-oh.
You won't make it out alive.
How the hell did he survive such a gunshot like that?
I didn't know we was robbing Cornwall. All right.
Okay, so
Shoot him!
got him.
If we don't get out. If we
Okay,
don't get
so
out of here soon, we're chopped.
okay, so great, I have to go and save their asses. Okay. Wait, was I? Okay. Let's get a move on and start running. I don't even know why I got stuck there. Wait, did I say stuck or stuck? I don't know.
Where are we going, Bill? We'll try to lose him in the woods.
Let's split up a bit. Try to confuse them. Arthur, with me.
Hey! Off!
Anything dumb, Williamson, you're on your own.
Oh, shut the hell up.
Oh, great. Of course they have to argue.
They're coming this way.
Perfect.
Okay.
We need to
Brilliant.
do this quietly. You take the left and I'll take...
Okay. You're right on my right.
Yeah, just keep quiet. I'll take the one on the right, you take the one on the left.
Not yet.
Come on.
Follow my lead.
There we go.
You better not just...
Oh, no, you don't.
Made a meal out of that,
Don't
didn't you?
even try it.
Just stand there, why don't you? Making an old man suffer. Uh-oh. Clearly those boys ain't as quiet as us.
Guess we should go give him a hand.
Yeah, no kidding.
You're dead!
Actually, hang on. Well, you didn't get enough from that, that's for damn sure. Oh, actually, hang on. Perfect Perfect line of sight. Got him.
We all still alive?
Yeah, just about.
Yeah, I'll deal with you later.
We got some money, didn't we?
Hey, Yazzie, welcome to the stream, my dude.
It was an honest
Better
mistake.
leave it. Come on, get out of here. Every man
No,
split
he's
up.
not a
Come on,
nerd.
run, quick.
Well,
Stay quiet.
well, technically
Move.
speaking, Yazzie, I actually technically am a nerd. But it's not just, it's not very often I ever get called it. And after all, there's nothing wrong with being a nerd. After all, everyone's got their own little clique. You know, you have some people who are nerds, you have some people who are jocks.
Hey there, girl.
You know, you even have some people who prefer to... Oh.
Shit!
Hey, stop there a minute, will you?
This was your doing, wasn't it?
Shoot me and I'll kill you.
Test me. Someone gonna die here, and I don't reckon it'll be me. Just shut up.
Okay. Hey, he opened fires. Oh, great.
Yeah.
I got a crime reported.
Yep. Where do you think you're going?
What's the issue?
Hey, think about this.
You're a damn citizen.
Now this is more like it. This is exactly what I wanted. Oh yeah, this is what I wanted.
Yep.
And of course, here comes the... Oh, there is a ton of lawmen. Now this is exactly what I wanted. I wanted a whole bloodbath going. Well, anything to just raise my bounty a bit more. You know, after all, they witnessed a crime, I tried to resolve it. They didn't work out, so I shot them. Surely I'm not surely you're not going to blame me for it, are you? So who... Oh. Is that Lenny? Right. Right. Let's see what Lenny has got to say. Then hopefully, if I don't have any other missions after that, I can move on to working with Dutch. But, you know, hopefully things will work out. I just need to get back to camp first. Yeah, I'm gonna find it very interesting to see how see what Lenny's got to offer. But of course, I'm not allowed to, you know, I'm not allowed to have a horse run through camp, so I guess I've got to do something, don't I?
Oi, Arthur.
Hello, Sean. It seems like,
Arthur.
Yes, kid.
You got
yeah.
a lot on?
Yeah.
Just hunting for all this hillbilly gold that Dutch and Hosea seem to think is out there just waiting to be stolen. Why?
I got something. Could be good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was in Rhodes talking to some of the colored folk. They said there's a gang of fools holed up in the swamps east of here who think they war ain't never ended.
The Civil War?
Yeah, apparently it's still raging in these fools' minds 30 years later.
Okay.
That ain't my point. These ignorant fools are weapon dealers. And in their dealings sometimes sit on a decent pile of cash. Yeah, been selling weapons to Cuba and South America for years. Anyway, the old boy I was talking to reckoned there might be a bunch of cash just sitting around. And failing that,
you think so?
maybe a nice stash of weapons.
With just a bunch of crazies, Gardner?
Exactly.
Well, worth taking a look at least, isn't it?
That was my thinking. Said it was at some
definitely.
place called Shady Bear, deep in the woods.
Okay.
Also, for anyone who's never played Red Dead Redemption 2, remember the name Shady Belle. It'll come in important later on.
It's gonna be something, all right.
We'll see.
Now I just need to grab my horse. And of course you can hear Sean from a mile away.
Come on, it's this way.
Believe it or not, that's actually another stereotypical thing I've been told as well, that sometimes the Irish are actually known for being loud as well. It's the fact like you can hear them from like a mile away. They're that loud.
I might have met these crazies before.
You been drinking again?
No. Well, yes, but no, that's not how I might have met them. I think some of them harangued me and Sadie when we were coming back with supplies.
Oh yeah, the Raiders.
Yeah. And Mrs. Adler did just fine. More than fine, actually. She's terrifying. But I got a notion these fellers is one and the same.
Yeah, we won't find no shortage of angry Peckerwood idiots in the state of Lemoyne. That's for sure.
Is it really that different in this state? We haven't come far.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm just gonna have to keep talking. You know, there is a part coming up here about it that I'm gonna have to kind of talk over them. Actually, hang on. There's a certain thing here. Where is it? Audio. I'm just gonna lower down the dialogue at the moment because, say if for my backside, there's a reason, because there's an actual nasty profanity word in this one that will seriously get me into trouble if I allow it to be said out loud without any wording. So I'm hoping that I can actually talk over this and I don't actually keep myself from getting into trouble.
A glance or a word. And after that, a visit in the night.
Out west, it's...
Oh, and in case you're actually wondering, while I was actually speaking there, they actually ended up saying it, so I'm hoping I won't get into trouble for that. For my sake.
out west is out west. And you're all who you are. Decent folks. But some places down here, they judge differently.
Well, now, guess it can't be so easy for you, Lenny. Sorry you're caught up in this.
Well, I guess their gold's still shining, and their guns still shoot. So I'm game for robbing any and every one of these bastards for all they got.
Okay, then.
Plus, it beats being lynched back in Blackwater with all of you by my side.
I guess it does.
Yeah, like I know earlier on they used some bit of profanity for a certain word, but Lenny here used the legitimate one, and that... Now, I don't know whether or not it would have been allowed, but I'm sure you kind of read it in the text. You know exactly what he said. And let's face it, if I just allowed him to say it out loud, I could end up in some serious trouble.
Down in the bayou somewhere.
But I don't entirely know for sure if it was actually okay, since it was in a video game.
Sitting on weapons, we're gonna want to strategize a little before getting shot at.
You see, that's the weird thing. I don't know about what the concepts are about this.
Keep on going.
Yeah, I've been here before. I can see the wrecked old Civil War weaponry. Where are the wrecked old Civil War holdouts?
You see that church up ahead? They're supposed to use it as an outpost. Heard they got men going between here and the big house all day.
Okay.
Okay. Whoa. That got dark like all of a sudden.
Look at this field. Imagine getting caught up in a fight like this.
Yeah, I don't care to. Hold those reins in. Let's just take a look around the place.
I hear you.
Alright.
It doesn't look like anyone's here.
We don't know that for sure. Let's have us a nosy.
Ooh. That's what I love about this. And I love the fact that Arthur literally sketches whatever he sees into his journal.
Something if you're gonna stop, okay? Hear that? Someone's on the track.
Uh-oh. This isn't good.
Look there, a wagon.
Let's see where he's going. You're on me now.
Okay.
Right behind you.
Let's keep our distance. Just two fellers out on the road.
Those crates in the back. They look like explosives to you?
Could be.
Oh,
Worth
shit.
a follow,
Okay.
at least.
Hell yeah. Except as far as I know, I think this is actually leading us... Yeah, it is. I was gonna say, as far as I know, I think this is actually leading us to Shady Belle. And like I said, remember the name Shady Belle, because that's going to become important later on.
I think I see something. End of the avenue, between the trees.
Might be it. Might be. Keep it steady.
Alright, come on. Relax.
Hey, big plantation house. Must be Shady Belle. I reckon we can leave our mounts up there, off the trail.
Good enough to me.
Yeah, I say about here will be fine.
Come on. We can get a view on them from that wall up there. Bring your sighted rifle, okay?
Yep.
I'll take the other side. You get in cover there.
Shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so... Use a weapon scope to investigate Shady Belle.
Yes. Yes. Well, they're here, all right. And they're armed. Almost a militia.
Oh, boy.
You got men covering the house. Down by the road. We do well to draw them into one spot if we're gonna make a pass at this. What
Oh, that was so... That actually got scared for a second because... just by placing my hand over the triggers as, for habit, I almost ended up setting off the thing by accident by firing around right into the ground over there.
You ain't seen anything worth shooting or stealing? Can you look again for me?
I know dynamite crates when I see them.
Yeah, there you go.
You got something, right?
Oh, we got something.
Yeah, we got something.
We can hit them head on, fight them honest. Or you could go down there acting friendly.
Friendly? With these folks?
Just draw them into one spot, then I'll start shooting.
Well, that might be the dumbest idea I've ever heard. But hey, I'm always up for a performance.
I think you should send Lenny.
Go on in, kid. Give them both barrels of charm.
Wouldn't try anything less.
Go on. Get going. Nice. Let's see how he acts.
Today is a fine and fabulous day, as all days, and so may it be. Praise be, my people. What do you want? Praise be, my people. Praise be. Now, I come in peace to discuss the merit of glory and interest
Okay, this is what I
in
need.
eternity. Praise be, my
That's
people.
it.
Praise be.
Come on.
Are you? Have you?
There we go.
This don't happen at headquarters. You about to come to an end. Hey, you didn't get the...
Well, I'm bringing out my shotgun just to save my ass, just in case.
We gonna burn your corpse, boy. You all that...
Sorry, I have to. After all, the war is over, so...
This what your captain fought for? Right here,
Oh.
you dumb son of a bitch. Ah! Move in, men! Now! It's the sunset drill for you. Over here, you bastard!
Come on. Keep those guns blaring. Ow. Okay, I'm gonna need to get my shotgun out for this guy.
Still alive, kid? Just barely. We're losing the fight in the open. They can take us in the house. Those arms are for fighters. They ain't for thieves. Arthur, up there on the veranda. He's going...
Keep your head down, kid. I'll take the shot.
Okay, so... Oh shit, okay. I'm gonna need this to replenish my Deadeye for a second so that I can actually take this guy out. Okay, now I need that to bring my health back up. Okay, so... Come on. Gotcha. Blooming axe, that took a while.
He's down.
I love the fact that I managed to blow both the doors open that time for a second.
Let's do this.
Come on. Oh, no, you don't. There we go. That's what I wanted to do.
Let's go! You should have cooperated, shit-eating lunatic! Well, we wanted to fight? Quick!
Damn right.
In the area would have heard that. They might be on the way. Now let's grab something and get out.
Sounds like a plan.
Search the area for weapons.
There might be guns in these wagons.
This ain't worth taking.
Yeah, but the one I'm looking at is this one.
Hey, this could be promise.
Oh, 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 hell yeah.
Come on. This is full of new rifles.
Nice. Nice.
We sure can. We'll check the rest later. Now, come on. Let's go.
Get this back to camp. Yep.
And of course, I'm the one riding it. Okay. Right, let's get out of here and fast.
We need to get these back. Come on.
Here you go.
G up. Fall in.
Do you know what I actually love to do in this game? Especially when I get an outlaw?
Hey! Stop! What's a black feller doing coming out of Shady Bell? In one of our wagons?
Okay, let's defuse it for a
doing some
second.
business with your brothers back there.
You don't look like any kind of folk we deal with.
Our business was
Let's see if we can trick
to
them.
the satisfaction of all parties. Until now, that is.
Nope. No. Something don't feel right about this. Not him and not you neither, Yankee. Get these lines back!
Okay. Hey, how did you survive?
Yep.
Right, let's get out of here.
I'm looking, all right? I can't see anyone chasing us.
Good.
I think we're out of the woods then, so to speak.
Boy, oh boy.
Don't know how the hell I got lucky on that one.
We did good.
We did it.
Well, let's get to camp before saying anything like that.
I know Sean's been bringing in quite a lot lately, and I wanted to... It's good to have something to show like this.
Sean's
Oh, that's
a
true.
loudmouth bragging. Don't worry about what Sean does.
Hey, I like him, you know?
Well, so do I. Guess my better judgment. Just, you worry about you. He wasn't on Leviticus Cornwall's train with me. We had to dig him out of Blackwater.
That's true.
But nothing. Me and Dutch, and everyone who counts. We know what you do
Sure.
for this gang. We notice. Keep it up. You're gonna start seeing things change for you.
Okay, then.
Well, that's true.
Thank you, Arthur.
If you help, basically how that works is if you help the gang will help you. That's how I always see it. Well, the main thing is at least we're back at camp and we got some good old dynamite and ammunition.
Hey, the camp's in these trees up here.
Let's get there.
Well, of course I know the camp's in the trees. After all, I was there, wasn't I? Alright, here we go.
Arthur, Lenny, coming back.
These are fine rifles.
Right?
I'm gonna keep one, just from me. Hey, I always enjoy riding with you, kid. You know how to fight.
Hey, you too. Anytime, Arthur.
Now that's a weapon. And of course, I think in all of the fighting, I lost my hat too. But oh well. At least I look more decent now. Oh boy. Okay, so they're out of food again. Well, I guess I've got no choice but to restock the
Good morning.
the old box. And of course, oh yeah, I was gonna say, and of course Dutch is in here, but I forgot Dutch is in the
Good morning.
How are you doing, Molly?
Fine. Fed up of moving all the time.
Yep, just the way it is.
well, you can't really blame her on that. Now can you? There we go, 97 cents. And it's time to go into the ledger because apparently I need more food. Actually, hang on. What was actually handed in? I know I handed in 94 cents. Tilly brought in the bat wing at 15 cents. 30 cents for a poor skunk pelt. Okay. Yeah, okay, that worked. So purchase more provisions, more food, and of course more ammunition. There we go. And now of course the camp has nothing. Oh, what did Reverend do?
I never liked Catholics, Mr. Matthews, but maybe they're right. I need to confess.
That's a
Okay.
business I know
There's
nothing
only
about,
here.
Reverend. That's between you and God.
Sometimes I feel as if he cared.
You know, Arthur looks like he's about to fall asleep here.
That's a feeling I can relate to.
So, what I'm going to actually do is, I'll replenish his health a bit, or, you know, actually, doesn't he need to eat or something? Yeah, usually he needs to eat something. Oh, it's being prepared, okay. Oh, actually, hang on. I know I got food on me. No, of course, Arthur hasn't eaten the last couple of days, so I may as well just go through the whole lot. Hey, Miss Molly. Ooh, salted beef, okay. I say that'll be fine for now.
You okay, Arthur? You want to talk?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yes.
Let's see what
What's been
Tilly's
going
got
on
to
with
say.
I don't know. I've
What?
What you mean?
been acting kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm. How so?
You know, I've been killing a lot. I mean, innocent folk. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's bad, Arthur. That's real bad.
I know. I just... Well, you know me.
Sure, I know you. But then you go act all crazy.
You're up, but I've always been crazy.
No, you haven't.
Maybe Micah put a spell on me.
And maybe you're just being a fool.
No, there's always that.
Alright, so...
Forgive me, Tilly.
As far as I know, I think what's actually funny is if you try to be aggressive to the gang, you end up like getting some interesting dialogue. I'll figure that out as well. And apparently, one person who really takes this serious is as far as I know, I think it's
Good day, Mr. Morgan.
like, as far as I know, it's usually John Marston who takes it, especially if you start being aggressive towards Abigail, because then he actually gets hostile and he actually ends up knocking you out. It is a funny encounter. I haven't done it yet in my one because, like I said, I always treat the gang as a family, and of course you don't disrespect your family. That's what I say. Well,
There he is, the man who saved my hide not once, but twice.
Here we go. What do you want, Micah?
What you want, Micah?
Nothing. Just saying thank you, brother. I can call you brother, can't I?
Oh.
I think I like you even less when you're friendly.
You're the first person ever told me that.
Yeah, now get lost, Micah. Wait, who said hi to me? I don't know. Sure, it's somebody who told me.
Who makes this crap up? Why are we having a war with the goddamn Philippines? Who cares about the Philippines? What even are the Philippines? Just the biggest load of nonsense.
Alright, so where is me horse? Because what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to do this mission for Dutch, and then I'll mostly call it a stream because I've been streaming now for about maybe 3 hours now. So you know, even I got really, I got bounty hunters. All right, this is gonna be fun. Come on.
God damn it!
Got him. Wonder what that was all about. Very strange. But you know, I find that very unusual. I didn't actually think mercenaries could actually come into the campsite like that. That was very unusual. Not something I'm really used to. But, anyhow. Let's get a move on and see if Dutch needs any help with anything. It's kind of funny because you can still see the pools of blood on the ground from where they dropped. That's what I find funny. I can tell you one thing, I'm surprised about how much damage those bullets did. Well, at least I didn't kill the elk.
Yep.
Yeah, normally I don't try to kill the animals on purpose, but if I kill them, then I guess I could use them for food. I just thought I might take a shortcut across the tracks. It's kind of cool because of the fact that I have a bounty of $50 here, and it's just like, huh? Okay.
Move!
Alright, let's hitch up the horse and let's talk to Dutch. This shouldn't take too long.
That was some ride,
Because as far as I know, I think this is a very easy quest to do.
Of course, of course. Oh, and here is my dear friend, Arthur Callahan. Boy is a hunter. Boy is a killer. Arthur, you've met but not been introduced to Mr. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sheriff Gray.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine.
Tough business you boys had.
We did?
Oh, there's no
Oh, he
need
is
to pretend
pissed
with
drunk.
me, sir. Life can be tough.
So it can.
And no man owes another anything.
No, sir.
But still, I feel you were hard done by. Losing your employment like
Yeah,
that.
he's out of it.
Here in the roads, we have work enough for honest men.
Wait.
Oh, that's some strong stuff. Still, don't seem to be doing you any harm, I guess.
Exactly. Whoa. Excuse me a moment.
And that, my dear friends, is what I believe is called moonshine.
I told you we was moving up in this world. Deputies.
You have finally lost your mind.
Amongst these drunkards, hillbillies, and slavers? Good, honest thieves like us. We're bound to be moralizers in a place like this. Oh,
yeah.
Sheriff Gray, you are back.
Now listen, sir. There is shine in them woods, though, and it is costing this county its good name and the state a whole lot of income. You boys wouldn't mind rooting it out. Maybe we'll make you permanent.
Ooh.
I gotta set me down a second.
Not a problem, sir. Not a problem at all. You
Well, this
are
should
in
be
safe
easy.
hands now. And people waste time with the temperance movement. Liquor never dulled a good man's senses. Arthur, you ride with the deputy. Bill and I
Okay.
will follow.
Climb on up. Let's go.
Let's get going.
Archibald?
How are you?
Pretty good.
And your friend is behaving himself?
Oh, yes. I think he's learned his
There you
lesson.
Congratulations on becoming a temporarily deputized citizen of Scarlet Meadows County. Most towns just get bounty hunters to do their dirty work these days, but Sheriff Gray believes the law should keep the law. Now, I'm sure I don't need to remind you, there's a chain of command here.
There
Yeah.
is.
Dang straight there is. This is a dangerous business, but follow my lead and you'll be just fine.
Okay.
Sure. Hey, Archibald wants to remind us he's in charge here.
Of course. Who else with them Anderson boys, and I put in a very good word with the sheriff on your behalf.
We appreciate that.
We rounded up the others soon after. I'm pushing
Okay.
for the rope myself, but that's by the by.
So, these moonshiners.
Not just any moonshiners, Braithwaites. I told you about the Braithwaites.
Pretty sure you did.
Old Cotton family. Had a
Actually, if I'm not mistaken,
until, well, a few changes in the labor
Wookie, if you're still here, another question for you.
We found their
Is
stills hidden
is
over in
moonshine
Lemoyne.
illegal
Quick as
in
we
the
destroy
U.S.?
one, another one pops up. You could call it a
There's
pitiful fall from grace.
there's actually a reason why
if
I'm
they
asking
had
this
any
question,
grace
but
to
I need to
start
know.
with.
I have no time for tax dodgers.
Well, that's
Not
if you're
to
still here,
mention
that
the
is.
fact that Catherine Braithwaite has a rather expensive interest in thoroughbred horses to maintain.
But I heard something about it being gold these families were fighting over.
Well, that's the rumor. But the Greys and the Braithwaites think the others stole a fortune from them. But it happened so long ago, I don't know for sure.
Because that's the job with moonshine,
Must be
ain't it?
tough being rich, huh?
So I imagine.
That bad rather suits you, Mr. W.
Yes. I thought so too.
Does it feel good to be back at it? Serving your country?
I wouldn't go that far.
Basically, the reason why I was asking the question is because I don't entirely know if moonshine is legal in the U.S. because here in Ireland, technically we don't have moonshine, but we have like an alternative version of it, and it pretty is quite illegal.
Come on, mister. Keep your eyes open.
Okay. Oh, this is bad. This is real bad.
This must have happened recently. Hey, come have a look at this.
Okay. What did you find?
Look. Suit and tie. One bullet clean through the forehead. Well, my money says this is the handiwork of a gang called the Lemoyne Raiders.
Yeah, I've run into them.
Let's see if we've got any identification.
Well, he's been there for a while.
Okay. We should get going.
Alright.
I'll send someone over here later to clean this up.
What, so no moonshine? None at all? Alright. Right, I guess I'm
taking the reins. I want to have a look at these papers.
Sure.
I'll direct you. Okay. Frederick Mitchell, Lemoyne State Legislator.
Uh-oh.
Poor feller. Yes, this certainly smacks of the Raiders to me. Bunch of ex-Army Free Staters without an ounce of respect for
Right
the
to the
law.
swamp.
That's 7 government officials they've murdered this year alone.
Oh, yikes.
Yep. Not the nicest fellas in my experience.
Oh, and
Well,
I
that's
know
for
the
damn sure.
Braithwaites are in business with them. No shame. Trash begets trash, my Uncle Reginald used to say. He had a few stories, let me tell you. Town preacher and town sheriff. Would drink a sailor under the table before breakfast. He had one tiny hand, like a child's, on the end of a grown man's arm. Go right at the crossroads. But anyway, this tells you what kind
Hey,
of...
that's a weird twist in the story, wasn't it?
Selling moonshine to murderers. I tell folks don't even speak to him. Don't even look him in the eye.
I'm sure I wouldn't.
Never ride again here.
Alright. As you were saying? You were saying something, weren't you? No? Alright. Kinda weird being around in a swamp.
Here we are. So what was I saying?
Something about the Braithwaites, I think.
Even saying that word makes me sick. Now, anyone we find here, we bring in alive, understood?
Alright.
Round them up, and take this operation down for good. Come on. Let's see what we're dealing with.
Well, like I said, I'm most likely going to do this mission, and then I'm going to, call it a stream. Because, like, obviously it kind of just ended mid-mission.
See? What did I tell you, boys? What did I say? I said this place was crawling with vermin, and we just found ourselves the rat's nest par excellence, as they say in Paris. My aunt, she went to Paris back in '78.
How are we gonna handle this?
Well, the way I see
Actually, let my friend here decide. He doesn't have your fine words, but he is definitely the man for the job.
Okay, so...
Let's split up. Arthur and Bill, me and Archibald. You boys want right or left?
I want to go left.
We'll take the left.
Let's stop these filthy, degenerate tax dodgers.
So I have to work with Bill Williamson to take these guys out.
Remember what he said. We need them alive.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
just
I
knock
get
them
it.
out and then tie them up.
Got it, Deputy Williamson.
See one by the bridge over there?
Yeah, I see him. You know, I find that funny. He literally just crossed, like, the swamp. So what I need to do is...
You wait here. I'll deal with him.
Okay, make it quick.
Don't worry, I'll make it quick. Take down.
I think I saw another one guarding the still. I'll get this feller trussed up.
Alright, I got him.
Deal with the last one, get him to the wagon.
Got it. So he's on the other side of that tree.
Jesus Christ! Oh, goddamn!
Oh, shush. No one's gonna save you now, boy. Well, not only did they hog time, I silenced them. Carry the moonshiner to the wagon. Alright, I can do that. And here we go.
I think that's it.
Well, what do we do now?
We better destroy all this. Any of your boys can handle explosives?
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Anyone but him.
So,
Think you're real funny, don't you?
tell me about the...
That is the last time I mention it, I swear.
Well, I'm gonna enjoy doing this part. Well, that's going to alert the rest of them.
Arthur, we got some trouble here!
Yeah, I'm aware that we have trouble. By the way, it says find Bill, and I'm right in front of him.
with these bastards!
We're taking blue.
That's what I love doing. Got him.
You might die brave. You'll die, you son of a bitch.
What were you saying? Uh-oh.
There's more coming up on those huts.
Don't worry. I'm on it.
We paid good money for that.
Oh, okay, so I'm actually out of bullets now. Or, not out of bullets, out of, Did I really just blow it out the Kingdom Come? Oh, I see ya. Got him. Oh no, you don't. And last but not least, yep. And kaboom. Oh, that worked out.
See any more? Do you?
Nope.
No.
I don't see any.
Dutch and get out of here. Fine by me.
Yeah, let's get the hell out of here. Despite the fact that I blew half of them, the Kingdom Come using dynamite. There we go. So, that should be pretty much it.
Well, forgive me, but me and my men must return to our lives. Seems like we failed to destroy the last of the moonshine. Sure. Would you like us to?
Well, I normally take it for personal consumption. It's sort of part of the job.
Okay.
But I better get back home. Why don't I just take a jug or two and leave you boys the rest to show that there's no hard feelings on account of the war?
We are all Americans.
Of course.
Well, that's true.
My cousin, Webster, he used to say some of us is not as American as others, if you know what I mean. Only I didn't quite. Come on, you degenerate, no-good, white trash, hillbilly piece of scum. I know you, Billy Lime.
Finally.
You've always been a piece
Finally.
of crap. Come on, move.
We have a life on a land so stupid, a backwater so backwards that even we are like geniuses. Bill, get this stuff out of here. Come on, you ride with me.
Okay.
Alright.
Should I stash this somewhere near camp, boss?
Yes, show it to Hosea. I'm sure he can find a use for it. Bit of trouble back there, Arthur?
Ain't there always?
That's
What they
true.
was yelling, I think they were the buyers.
Old Archibald didn't ask too many questions, so neither should we.
I ain't planning to.
That was worth the effort, though.
So,
Deputized and
so where are we
hiding in
going?
plain sight. These lawmen, these two families. I mean, I really think we can play this from all sides. It's got Hosea written all over it.
This is starting to sound like the Young Dutch again.
What do you mean, Young Dutch? I'm as strong as I have ever been. Hey, you know what? Why don't I race you back?
Oh, that's so.
Okay, you're on.
That's the spirit. Okay. On my word.
Alright.
Set, go!
Here you go. Some heck, he's actually managed to keep.
You never were much of a rider.
He's managed to keep up on this one. Well, so far, I'm keeping the lead. But once I get back to camp, I'm going to save it there and then, and that's where the stream will end then.
It's sad to think back to you in your prime.
Whoop, careful. It's actually interesting because there are actually two outcomes to this. One is where Arthur wins it, and you hear him kind of gloating by saying like, "Oh, he beat Dutch and blah blah." You'll hear it here in a second.
You really think you can hold that lead?
No doubt.
But it's kind of funny because there is a chance that you can actually lose, and you end up hearing Dutch kind of saying that he's still the best. But of course, my horse is reacting quite badly.
It's sad to think back to you in your prime.
I'm just hoping that I can actually get back into camp before my horse decides to just collapse. Don't worry, buddy. Come on. We're almost there. We can't let Dutch beat us. And boom.
I never knew you were quite so good at running away, Arthur.
I never knew age had slowed you down quite so much.
Well, time is a bastard. When you get to be my age, well, you'll know that better than anything.
Well, that's
you will. True. I had fun with you today. I was gonna say you're like a son to me. But you're more than that.
Well, that's true. But, again, this is where it's time to say goodnight. So, I'm going to save it here. So, just bear with me. And I will get around to it as soon as possible. There we go. So now that I've saved, I have to say I definitely enjoyed tonight's episode. I will try to get back to this as soon as I can. Like I know all of last week doing a week of VR kind of threw me off a bit. But I'm hoping to get back into the swing of things with my streams and actually have them up on a proper scheduled basis instead of being kind of all over the place like I was the week prior. But to be honest, I am going to work a little bit more on my streams and hopefully get them a little bit better as the weeks and the months go by. Now, I'm going to be back again tomorrow, and I'm most likely going to do a Sims 4 stream because, like I said, we need to continue on building up that little neighborhood. But I might have a couple of surprises up my sleeve about that. So tomorrow is going to be a Sims 4 stream, and then of course Saturday is going to be a art stream. So if you guys are actually interested in either of those, then you know which days to come by and watch what streams I'll be doing. But for now, guys, it's that time of the night where it's time to say goodnight. So I kind of just want to thank both Yazim18 and the Angry Wookie Show for keeping me company for tonight. And I know it was a quiet stream, didn't have many people in and whatnot, but there's nothing wrong with a quiet stream every once in a while. But I do appreciate the company from you guys, so thank you for that. Before I go, there are 3 simple requests I ask of you. The first one is, if you like my stream for tonight, then feel free to leave a like at the bottom, so at least in that way I can tell that I've done a good job and that I can improve on my skills as a content creator and a live streamer. The second request is to share my streams or my videos around to friends and family, because the more you share it around, the more people can gather and see my videos or see my streams, and the better of a community we can make out of this. And the third and final request is, if you'd like to see what future streams I got in mind, and you also want to see what streams I have coming your way, then all you have to do is subscribe to my channel. By subscribing to my channel, you also become a permanent member of the Immoral Army. Now, on second note, I also have bases on social media, such as my Facebook and my Discord. You can find all the links to my media in my channel profile, leading to my Streamlabs donation page, my Facebook page, my Discord, even my Twitch will be there. But I will be back again tomorrow with a Sims 4 stream and possibly a couple of surprises along the way. So thanks again, guys, for the company, and hopefully I did my job in entertaining you guys. My name is Immortal Rich, ye are the Immoral Army, and you're all dismissed. Good night.